All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I start this lesson, I want to give all the praise and the glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Orchai, Kodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are rightly dividing the word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with 144,000. Shalom. All right, in this sitting, I pretty much want to touch on a topic, dealing with proof that the Edomites are ruling today. Proof that the Edomites are still ruling today, because we know that they were taken down beginning in 95 or 96 AD. That's when Jake began to rule, beginning with Nerva, a man named Nerva, right? So that's when you go into Revelation, the deadly wound that one of the heads received on a beast. And that deadly wound was healed, beginning in the Renaissance period in the 1500s. That deadly wound was healed. And that's when Esau came back into power. So to this day, they're still ruling. The Edomites. You see? And what I want to do is, in this lesson, is prove that. All right, but first, let's get the book of Job. The 9th chapter. Job, the 9th chapter. Slack it. I believe it's in the 9th chapter. I was almost confident that it was in the 9th chapter. But I could be wrong. You know what? I got in the wrong translation. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Job, the 9th chapter and 24th verse. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right. Now, let's highlight that word wicked. The wicked. Who is that talking about, man? Who is the wicked? Well, let's go into Malachi, the 1st chapter. Now, when you read in Malachi, the 1st chapter, right, it begins on going into, the history about the Renaissance, the Renaissance period, and which was like I said prior, was that deadly wound being healed. Was the time of that deadly wound being healed. All right, we can start right here in verse 3. It says 1 and 3, Malachi 1 and 3. I hated Esau. Well, you know what? That started verse 2. It said, I have loved you, saith the Lord. And that word is in all caps, so that's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. He said, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Right? Because, we have these curses on us, man. Yo, Yahweh Shai is brought these curses upon the nation of Israel. So that's why this is being said here. Say, yet say ye, wherein hast thou loved us? Yeah, because of those curses. Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Yes. It says, saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau. And going to Malachi, matter of fact, what is that? It's in the same book. Malachi, I believe it's the 3rd chapter. Yeah, and when it says, I am the Lord, which I change not. I am the Lord and I change not. So this hasn't changed, man. He said, yet I have loved Jacob and hated Esau. This hasn't changed, man. And it says, and moving forward, it says, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right. And this hasn't happened yet. This hasn't happened yet. This is what's going. This is what is about to happen. You see, it says, I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right now, what I want to prove here is who the wicked in Esau is. You see, because like I said before, I want to prove that Esau is ruling today. But who is Esau? You see? Who is Esau? Well, we're going to find out. It says, and I hated Esau and laid his man. And I want to say this, man. They know who they are. They know who they are, man. When you go into the article, which is called the Masters of the Illuminated Ones, when you go into that article, it's dealing with it's called the Masters of the Illuminated Rothschilds. When you go into that article, you have the man, man, I forgot his name. But anyway, when you go into the article, the Rothschilds, it is said that the Rothschilds, that they know that they are descendants of Esau. And they're here to reclaim their birthright. That's what the NWO is all about. Yeah, when you go into the article, which is called the Masters of the Illuminated Rothschilds, it goes into that. You see? So this is what the NWO is all about. In it, they said they know themselves that they are the descendants of Esau, man. You see? It says, and I hated Esau, you see, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right. Verse 4 says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but will return and build the desolate places. Right. Now, once again, when you go into the history, you'll know, if you know the history, you'll know what this is talking about. Because like I said, Esau was brought down by Jake, beginning with Nerva. That was them being impoverished. Going back to the Roman Empire, that deadly wound that they received. It says, but we will return and build our desolate places. Right. Going into the Renaissance period. Right. It says, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. Right. That's going to transpire when Yahweh Shai returns. How is he going to throw down? With those laser beams. You see? Okay, let's get go on. It says, and they shall call them. This is the point. Listen up. And they shall call them who? The Edomites. Esau. Edom. Right? And they shall call them the border of wickedness. You see? The border of wickedness. And they shall call them the border of the wickedness. The wicked. They are the wicked. You see? It says, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. That's right. So when you go back to, so we know who the wicked is now. And when you go to Job 9 and 24, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? So we know who the wicked is. Esau, man. Right? So, you know, Esau is still here today. Esau is still here today, living and breathing and thriving, man. Because you got a lot of, you know, detractors and those, you know, these scholars, they say that the Edomites are done away, or that race has been completely eradicated, man. But that's the furthest thing from the truth. Now, Esau is here and they're in power, man. You see? And they're known as the wicked. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. And then now check this out. If not, where and who is he? Right. You got a lot of people that they say that, you know, that they're not, you know, the so-called white people are not the wicked. You know, these Caucasians are not the wicked. But what does scripture say? If not, where and who is he? Because only they do, because only they fit the bill. The Bible gives us the specific description, you know, the characteristic of the wicked and Esau, Edom, man. And these so-called white people, they are the only ones that what's the word I'm looking for? Fit the description, man, that the scriptures give us, right? All right. It says once again, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's right. So, like I said, I want to prove that the wicked or Esau is ruling today. Let's get Proverbs, the 29th chapter. And beginning at the second verse, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right, I'm going to read that again. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right. And we don't see that right now, man. You see? We don't see that right now. So once again, it says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see that? So this the people that are ruling now is a indicative that the wicked is ruling, that Esau is ruling, man. Because look, it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's right, man. You see, so you got, man, come on, man. Look at all these homeless people that are on the streets. Look at all these uproars, these uprisings, man. All these nations, they complaining. Everybody's complaining. Everybody's mourning, man. People are suffering. You see? So this right here is an indication that the wicked or Esau is ruling today. You see? It says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right. So this is how we know that Esau is ruling today, man. That he is on the throne. Yeah, man. Because it says it right here. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But you see, and you're gonna know when the righteous, and that's going to take place in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because right now this is not happening. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's right. So this is how we know that the wicked is bearing. This is how we know that they are in power. You see, Esau, they're not done away with. Their race is not extinct yet. They're still occupying the earth. They're still occupying the throne, man. You see? All right, I got another one I want to get. In Matthew, the 24th chapter. One of my favorite chapters in the book of Matthew. All right, we start at 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Now, you see, that's what I want to highlight right here. What shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So, in other words, how will we know when this end of the world would be? Because when you go into this end of the world, it's not talking about it's speaking about an age, or an age, right? An age. Well, when Esau will rule, when Esau will be in power. Because when you go into the Apocrypha, what does it say? Esau is the end of the world. You see? So yeah, once again, he said, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? You see? So Yahweh Shai is going to proceed. When you proceed on into these scriptures, into this chapter, Yahweh Shai is going to give us those signs. That will show us that the Edomites are ruling. You see? So when you move on, it's in verse 4, it says, Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Right. That's right. Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, right, saying I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Is that not taking place now? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. That's right. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. So all these signs that Yahushua has given unto us right here are current events. You see? They are current events that are transpiring, man. So this proves, going back up to Matthew the 24th chapter and the 3rd verse, this proves right here that because these are the signs that Yahushua imparted unto us to show us that the end of the world is now. In other words, Esau is ruling now. Yeah, once again, Esau is the end of the world. So Yahushua gave us these signs that show us that, look, man, you see, this is how we know that Esau, this is how we know for a fact, this is how we know for sure that the Edomites are ruling today, that Esau is ruling today. You see? Because once again, Yahushua has revealed these things unto us here in these scriptures, man. By these signs. It says, I read that again in verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So all these signs, you know, these signs here not only indicate the return of Yahushua, but also it indicates that we are in the time when Esau is ruling. So yeah, man, Lord willing, that was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.